Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Uranium. We are on part 7, and last time we managed to defeat Maria, leader of the Nowtok City Gym, and obtained our first badge, the normal badge. We can now use the move Rock Smash out of battle, but we don't have the HM for it. So we're gonna go get that now. In order to do it, all you need to do is leave Nowtok City. I told you to heal up and save before you did, and that's because we're going to be seeing a familiar face. It's Theo! Heh, I thought I'd run into you. Still feeling all high and mighty just because you got the stronger starter? I bet you tried to beat the gym leader and she crushed you. What? You won? No way, I was supposed to beat her first. It isn't fair. Well, it doesn't matter, because when I beat you, it'll prove that I'm stronger than both you and the gym leader. Don't expect to win just because your starter's got the advantage. And it's a rematch against Theo. His father said he needed to cover his starter's weakness, so in this fight, he has a Burby. That's the only thing it does is it's immune to my ground attacks. So this fight's different depending on the starter you picked, as most rival fights are. If you chose Raptorch, he will have a Burby with the moves Gust, Flash, Quick Attack, and Growl. If you chose Electux, he will have a Cubefly with the moves Tackle and Bug Bite. That's annoying. And if you chose Orkinx, he will have a Barrule with the moves Tackle, Harden, Mud Slap, and Rock Tomb. The only problem fight out of these is definitely the Cubefly that has the Stab 60 power Bug move. Physical Bug move, mind you, that ours can't learn. But other than that, this fight's not that hard. Especially for Risty, who can deal with these quick attacks very well, and has a chance of proccing Flame Body. But even if I don't, I got Ember. And that's it for the Burby. We fought a lot of them, so yeah, Burby's no problem, actually. Next is his starter of choice. Since I have Raptorch, his starter is Orkinx with the moves Scratch, Growl, Leech Seed, and Vine Whip. If I chose Electux, he would have a Raptorch with the moves Scratch, Growl, and Ember. And if I chose Orkinx, he'd have the Electux with the moves Tackle, Defense Curl, Tail Whip, and Water Gun. Again, if you pick Raptorch or Electux, this fight's incredibly easy because you have a move that deals ×4 super effective damage to either one. In this case, I have Ember, which deals ×4 super effective damage against Orkinx. And if I picked Electux, I'd have a water move that would deal ×4 super effective damage against Raptorch. This fight's not a problem at all. Again, this fight's only really annoying if you chose Electux. But we beat Theo. No! Not even my new Pokemon could help me win? And we only get 700 Pokédollars. No fair, Tom. Picking on me like that. You're a meanie. Okay? Well, you challenged me first, but you don't need to call me a meanie. Well, whatever. The professor told me to give you this. Just take it, okay? And we get Rock Smash. Not hard. There you go. Well, that's one problem out of the way. I'm gonna go challenge the gym. Next time we battle, I'll beat you. Don't think you'll get lucky. Bye, Theo. Huh? There's a letter attached to the HM. This is a letter from Bambo just saying that Theo was around town, so he gave him 2 HMs. One of them was for us. And he tells us that this HM will allow us to smash cracked rocks. And he wants to see us in Monkey Town. But I'm not going to head back to Monkey Town right away. I still have to catch a Pokemon to learn Rock Smash, as I'm not going to teach a 40 power fighting move to my starter. So I'll be right back once I catch a Barrule, and yeah, then I'll just meet you up then. See you for now. And we're back. So I was going to catch a Barrule, but then I ran into a Dunsparce, and I know they can learn Rock Smash. And they can learn another move we're going to need in the future anyway. So this is Indalecio, our Dunsparce. He has a docile nature, and he has the ability Serene Grace. Like I said, this isn't going to matter when it evolves. Now, will I use it? I don't really know yet. I'm probably going to level it up a bit with our team, just so we have a third team member for now. And now it has Rock Smash, so I can get rid of those rocks in the way. But I also want to do some rematches, and I'm going to show you how the rematch system works. So you go to your phone, and then you look at, well, your contacts. You see Youngster Richie and Hiker Larry have Pokeballs next to their names. This means I can rematch them. So if I go to where they're located, on either Route 1 or Route 2, I can challenge one of them. And when I beat them, then they go back on a timer before I can rematch them again. I say it's a timer because it feels like one. It's not really based around how many badges you complete, it's more based around just how much time passes. They won't even call you to let you know that they're ready for a rematch. They sometimes do, but get into the habit of looking at your phone. Anyway, I'm gonna go meet them, rematch them, and I'll get back on with the part after. And we're back! Now we're gonna finish exploring Route 1. Because now that we have Rock Smash, we can fight some new trainers and get some items. And also, look at this clipping! Great clipping! You can see my hand through the log. Or the stump, I mean. And we find a repel. Repels work like this. It stops wild Pokemon that are a lower level than your first team member from appearing. But if they're equal or higher level, you'll get into the fight. Time for our first trainer battle. Well, to finish off this round at least, with Triathlete Brandon. Who's using a Mankey? Another Mankey. I wish I ran into a Mankey. Although I really wouldn't be using one. I don't really like Mankey. So I don't know why I said I would wish I'd run into it. I guess because, I don't know, I'd have something else for Rock Smash, but I would never have ran into Indalecio if it wasn't for that. But we're going to make use of that lovely, amazing typing that is Bug Fairy for that ×4 resistance to fighting. Truly, Bug Fairy is an amazing typing and not terrible at all. It's not bad. Just look, I can beat up a Mankey. Could a normal bug beat up a Mankey? I think not. Ouch, I'm just gonna keep getting crit. Please stop critting. Please stop critting! Well, that's a dead Mankey. See? Nanael just was able to beat up a Mankey! That's why Nanael's a great Pokemon. Now we get to fight more Tommies. So we're gonna send out Indalecio and have Indalecio have some fun here. I'm gonna use this lovely tactic. So if you use Defense Curl before you use Rollout, you improve the power of Rollout, which is really nice. It's just that no one uses this strategy because Rollout's not that good of a move normally. Also, I want to show you this. Look whose back sprite's animated. Dunsparce's. Well, Indalecio in this case, but look whose back sprite isn't animated, of course. Risty's. It's just weird in my opinion. Now it's time to use rollouts and hope Smog keeps missing. And now, yeah, the damage doesn't look that great, but again, rollout does more damage the more times it hits in succession. That's the other main reason why it's not used. That, and also it locks you into rollout until you miss, or you used it 5 times in a row. But Indalecio's now level 8, and we beat Triathlete Brandon. But he's not the last Brandon. There's this Brandon. Water Pokemon are the best. This is Fisherman Brandon. I guess they're brothers. But actually, this brings up a question. For the viewers watching this, what's your favorite type of Pokemon? Mine is a 3-way tie between Psychic, Fairy, and Grass. There are other types I like as well, but I really just like those 3 typings a lot. Since Magikarp can't do anything but Splash, I'm gonna use Defense Curl. I'm gonna use it a second time too, just because I want some extra defense. And then I'm gonna use Rollout. Now the one thing I don't know is, I know it works once, where it'll power up Rollout once. I don't know if it powers it up again if you use Defense Curl a second time. Yeah, I don't think it does. I think it's only the one time. Again, even if it did it multiple times, that really wouldn't make Rollout a better move. But it's better than nothing right now. and I can beat up a Magikarp with it. So clearly that means it's good. And now we have another Warthog. After that, pound, come on. Will I get one roll out? Yes! There you go! Awesome! Indalecio's level 9! He's catching up to our team already. And this is our contact. We get Fisherman Brandon. So for those of you wondering, by the way, why I'm using Indalecio, why I'm leveling him up, is because even though he may be a temporary teammate, I'd rather have a temporary teammate who can fight than a temporary teammate who can't do anything. Also, there was something else I wanted to bring up in terms of the rematch system. I said before the gym badges don't really matter. They do matter. It's just not in the terms of having them rematch you. It doesn't increase frequency from what I've seen. Although it does seem like if you beat a gym, they'll be more likely to be ready for a rematch right after, but they'll still rematch you anyway. What the gym badges do is increase the chances of their Pokemon being higher level and evolving. Although, what level they are and whether they're evolved or not is completely random, honestly. There is a range based on your number of badges, but I've had times where I fought a rematch that the Pokemon was fully evolved, and then right after in another rematch against that same person, they devolved all of a sudden. For no reason. That was like the weird part about it. Other than that, yeah, that's kind of just how rematches work. And now we have a Chitty-Monk to roll over. Just steamroll it, Indalecio. Steamroll it! I would love to see this thing try to use Steamroller, actually. Because I can see it doing Rollout, but I would love to see it do Steamroller. Though speaking of Rollout, I'm going to give up our lovely combination. So, Pursuit, you know, it's just a dark move with 40 power, but it does double the damage if you hit a target switching out. It's not bad. And even though Defense Curl powers this up, I'd rather have type coverage. So now we have Pursuit. You're a strong kid. We have another Fisherman who also believes in Brandon's ideas that water Pokemon are just better. And this is Fisherman Marco, who has more Warthogs. I can't wait to get to new Pokemon. Since Nanael is weak to Warthog, I'm just going to swap out Indalecio for Risty, who is also weak to Warthog, but has at least Mud Slap and some other stuff to work with. And there's a Poison Sting. Please don't poison me. Yay! Time to slap it with some mud. Get that accuracy lower and just keep doing that. I can get a 3-hit KO with Mud Slap, so that's nice. Wow, what the heck was that? I can get a 3-hit KO with Mud Slap, so that is nice. Sorry if I sound like repetitive, or I'm sorry if I sound even semi-tired. I've been redoing this whole part multiple times. This is being like in 3 little mini parts. Gonna be combined. This is like 3 little mini parts combined together, and I redid those 3 little mini parts repetitively to try to make sure it's as good as possible. So that's kind of why I sound like this. Oh, it's a male. I can show you a track. Oh, I don't even need to. I was gonna show you a track in action, but yeah, Mud Slap getting a crit kind of made me realize it's pointless. So now with a 2-hit KO of that, we beat Fisherman Marco. Okay, so maybe not just water Pokemon. I am though going to use my items to heal up a bit though. Actually, Risty doesn't need health. Risty's fine. I'm not even gonna care about it this time. I should be playing with friends instead of being here all day. Then go play with people. Why do you need to stand here waiting for a trainer? Youngster Bob. With a Burby. Well, Indalecio, unfortunately, does not have the HP to stick in for this fight. And I don't want to throw out Nanael because Nanael is going to be weak to a gust. So, Risty, time to do more work. Thankfully, Risty's going to just carry our team to victory almost all the time. After we get hit... Oh, stop using quick attack, please. At least flame body triggered. It's going to just do quick attack again, isn't it? You know what? Yeah, no, I'm just going to hit him in return. It really doesn't matter what happens. Let's show off return. It looks the same as tackle. Yeah, the animations aren't the best in this game. That was the other issue. The animations are kind of lame. And a bar rule. I am just going to keep in Risty. Risty shouldn't die, and I can just hit it with an... I'm going to hit with an Ember. And hope it does. I hope I kill it, because its special attack's pretty bad. Okay, I got the burn at least. Okay, so that'll soften Headbutt a lot. A lot! Wow, I thought it was going to do way more than that. Even with Cut Attack. Mud Slap! Slap mud in its face! Good job, Risty. I guess I'll try out some new games. And that's it! We beat all the trainers on Route 1! Rud. That's a rare candy. I'll go pick it up later, but that item's a rare candy. That sucked. Well, time to finish this part up by going to Moki Town. Because we do have someone we need to talk to here. Hi, Bambo. Ah, Tom, you made it. Good, good. Why don't you follow me back to the lab? We have a lot to discuss. First of all, I want to congratulate you on getting your first gym badge. I think it's a great idea to take the Tandor Gym Challenge. Who knows how many sights you'll see and new kinds of Pokemon you will meet along the way. If you plan to get all 8 badges, the next gym is in Burl Town to the east. Now that you have Rock Smash, you'll be able to crush those boulders blocking the path. But that's not the only reason I brought you here. Tell me, how is your Pokedex coming along? Terrible. It's important for my research on Pokemon elements that you try and fill it as much as possible. So you've seen 17 Pokemon and caught 4 of them. I hope you'll keep collecting Pokemon and filling out your Pokedex, because that's just awful. If you catch a certain number of Pokemon, I'm sure I can find some way to reward you as well. Here, this should certainly help you with that. And we get some free Pokeballs. It is possible to get the first reward before meeting him this first time. You just have to catch every Pokemon on your way here. And you'll basically be able to get the reward. So his rewards range from different items to TMs to 2 rare Pokemon. And that's the only way you're getting those 2 Pokemon. So it's actually a pretty good thing. You actually do catch as many as you can, if you want them. I did that on my playthrough to get one of the Pokemon, but I'm not going to do it this time because I don't want to use it. I don't want to use the same Pokemon again. Or I want to try not to, at least. So we're going to finish this part by resting up with our dear auntie. Yeah, Cam is kind of rude. Now with our team all rested up and healed, our next goal is within reach. We're going to break these rocks. And next time on Pokemon Uranium, we're going to explore the next route, Route 3. This has been Fleur Majestrix, and have a good day.